The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia lies at the furthest most part of the southwestern Asia. It is bordered by the Arabian Gulf, the United Arab Emirates and Qatar to its east, and the Red Sea in the west. Kuwait, Iraq and Jordan are in the north, and Yemen and Oman in the south, with a population of 35.3 million and the world's largest oil reserves. Saudi Arabia is mostly made up of desert. 95% of the country is actually classified as desert. The Rub Al Khali is the southern part of the country and the largest sand desert in the world, so it's not surprising that a lot of the country's imports are done via camel. It may surprise many people though that the country imports a lot of camels and sand from Australia. The sand found in Saudi's deserts is not suitable for activities like construction and glass making. Therefore the country buys sand, and camels are a huge part of the diet here, and due to the shortage of camels in Saudi Arabia, it imports most of them from here in Australia. Hervé Renard, the French-born defender, played 215 times for clubs, scoring 3 goals for Cannes and Stade Valerie before moving into management in 1999. Various club jobs followed, such as Nam Dinh in Vietnam and Cambridge United in the UK, to name a few, before focusing on African international management, most notably leading Zambia to the quarter-finals of the 2010 African Cup of Nations, their first appearance in the knockout stages for 14 years. He did end up coming back to Zambia 2 years later and sensationally shocked the world and won the African Cup of Nations in 2012. He continued his African journey, becoming the first coach to win 2 Cup of Nations with Ivory Coast. An unsuccessful club spell back in native France at Lille followed, before Morocco came calling and he took them to the World Cup, where they unfortunately went out in the group stages. Now at Saudi Arabia, can his vast international experience see them getting out of the group stages for the first time since the World Cup in USA in '94? Saleh Al-Sahari is their talisman, with 10 goals coming from 20 games. The Al Hilal striker has a career that has been exclusively played in the Saudi League, with 2 stints at Al Ahly and currently back at Al Hilal. A 3-time league club champion and an AFC Champions League winner twice, the experienced poacher can score given the opportunity and doesn't need a lot of space to work with. A lot will be expected of him, and a lot relies on his shooting boots should Saudi progress from a difficult group. Ras Al-Bakharan is a 22-year-old striker currently playing his trade with the Saudi side Al Fateh. Quick and with exceptional skill with the ball at his feet, he began his career at Al Nassr before moving in 2021 to his current club, where he has scored 15 goals from 35 starts. He won the Asian Cup with the under-23 Saudi side, where his goals got them out of some sticky situations, and won the AFC Under-19s Championship in 2018. He has played 27 times for the senior national side, with 6 goals to his name, and a real tricky, pacey customer for everyone to keep an eye on. Footballing icon Mohamed Al-Dayer is the country's record cap holder with 178 games for his nation, playing club level in his homeland for Al Ta'i 176 times before moving to Al Hilal and playing 230 games and surprisingly scoring 3 goals. He won 5 league titles and an AFC Champions League, and he's a staple for any Saudi football historian, winning the Under-17s World Cup with Saudi Arabia in 1989 and the Asian Cup with the senior squad in '96. He represented Saudi Arabia at 4 World Cups and was ever present from debuting to his retirement in 2006. Saudi Arabia have made 6 World Cup finals, and their best was their debut run in 1994, where they reached the round of 16 after beating Belgium and Morocco in the group stages to qualify as runners-ups to the Dutch in 1994. They eventually went down to the Swedes in the second round, losing 3-1. Since then, it's been group stage exits for them, but they are playing in their back-to-backs World Cup. Can they go one better than 94, or can they match it and hit the round 16 this time around? Time will tell. The Saudis topped their group in qualification, in a group ahead of Japan and Australia, winning 7 games, drawing 2 and losing just the 1, and showcasing a very common Renard tactic of being very rigid out the back. This is a staple of their game plan and something they pride themselves on. Tough to break down and incredibly disciplined. Recent form, they did lose to Croatia 1-0 in their most recent warm-up just before the tournament, but they will be looking to put pressure in the group stages and will be tough to score against. They begin their campaign versus Argentina at the Lusail iconic stadium. Then, in the 26th of November, they play Poland at the Education City Stadium in Al Rayyan before finalising their campaign where it started on the 30th of November versus Mexico. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you could do me a favour and hit that like button and hit that subscribe, we're well on our way to 10k and it would be much obliged. Take it a step further if you want, become a member of the channel. Link is in the description to do that. You can click 2 videos here on the screen and we'll be back soon with more AFL and more football coming soon. Look after yourself. Pom out.